a few stretches for your hamstrings, your hips, and your back. Let's move. If you find yourself on your mat, you can just start with hands behind the legs, nice and tall. And we're going to just start with a couple of pelvic tilts and curls in the spine. So we start nice and tall in the back, energy through the crown of the head, ground through the heels. So it kicks you into your pelvic floor as well. And you're going to tip your tailbone forward and underneath you as you melt your lumbar spine towards the floor. And you're opening up the shoulders and the neck. Taking an inhale from there, exhale to roll up. You're going to do a couple of those here. Energy through the crown of the head. The feeling is always length. You're never dropping and shortening your spine. You're elongating your spine as you melt your vertebra one at a time to the floor, opening up the spaces, intervertebral discs as you go down. Obviously, as we do this, we're getting our tummy muscles involved. We're using our hands behind our legs to help support that move and coming all the way up. Inhale, exhale, rolling back. Up to 8 to 10 of these would get you going. You can squeeze your glutes a little bit, but make sure that it comes from your lower abdominals as you curl back and as you curl up to stretch through the crown of the head. Inhaling, exhaling, curling back, tipping the tailbone, energy through crown of the head. Feeling that spine mobilizing and warming up. Curling and energy through crown of head. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Remember, our breath always underlying to our Pilates technique. Doesn't matter where you breathe, as long as you breathe in and out. Oxygenating your body as you move. Getting the tummy engaged as we blow that air out and connect through the pelvic floor. I'm going to do 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Keep that energy through crown of the head. Continuing the curl, the contraction through the tummy muscles. Inhale and exhale and coming all the way up. 8 to 10 of those. So you can also do that version with one leg at a time, but with one leg, just make sure that you're rolling through both sides of your spine. So I call them the fillets of the spine. The muscles are running along the spine, up and down the back. When you roll back, because you have one leg holding, you might favor one side of your body. So make sure you are rolling through both sides of the spine. Dig your right heel into the floor for stability. Use your hands behind the one leg and rolling up. Okay. So it challenges your connection in your tummy in a slightly different way. Tipping the tailbone. If there's tension in your back or tenderness or soreness in the back, this might be a modification for that as well. So try it. Obviously, if there's underlying disc issues, completely different story. We have to work around that then. So this is just modifications to get you to mobilize the spine, get you to work through the core, see what works for you and your body. Okay, I'm going to just do a few on the other side. If you do 5 on the one side, please do 5 on the other side. Energy through crown of the head, dig the heels into the ground, especially the straight leg side. Use your hands behind your leg to help curl back, level out the spine, feel the connection in the tummy on both sides, contracting, controlling through the movement of the back. Energy through crown of the head as we come up. Inhale, exhale, tip the tail underneath you. Remember, the length in the spine remains. We're not just sinking back. We're elongating the spine, moving it into a different shape, but not losing length. Very different to just collapsing back and rolling up. Energy through crown of the head. Inhale, exhale, breath continuously moving you. Tip that tail, belly button to spine. Bit of pressure through your straight legs, heel, inhale, big exhale to come up. And let's do 2 more. Inhale, and we go. Exhale to curl, deepen, scoop, connect. There we go. Taking an inhale, big exhale to come up. Okay. 5 on each side, up to 10. Here we go. Legs straight out. And that again is dependent on your back. If you still need support from your hands behind your legs, keep your knees bent and go with that version, okay? So showing you the straight-legged version. You've got your arms long and straight. We start from that long spine. We're going to tip the tailbone underneath us again, elongation through the spine. So see that you are keeping the length as you roll back in your back, okay? So look at my spine. I'm trying to keep it as stretchy as possible. Very different to just going down, okay? And also slowing it down makes a difference. Energy through crown of the head, keep the length. See the difference. See the difference. Connection in the tummy. Remember the why people with bent legs, keep their legs bent, okay? One vertebra at a time, meeting the floor if we can. Lots of tummy connection. Once the vertebra lay down, you can take your arms overhead, but within your range of motion in your shoulder joint. A lot of us don't have that range to take our arms all the way to the floor, especially if we're keeping our back rib cage on the floor. So be aware of that. You have to pull your back ribs down into the ground to keep the integrity of your spine as you roll back, and then take the arms back if you have mobility in those shoulders. If not, the arms are going to be slightly off the floor. I like to keep my palms in, my thumbs back, because it keeps my shoulders open and broad. Then I'm going to roll up. So I feel my chin towards the chest. I start lifting my head. I lift from my breastbone. And then slowly, disc by disc by disc, I roll my spine up. Elongated legs. And we're trying to make a C-shaped spine because we're trying to stretch the back at the top here. From there, you can return to a straight spine. A feeling of lift through the feet as we do this. We're not just sitting there. We are lifting, activating pelvic floor, pressing heels gently into the ground, taking a breath in. Exhale, tip the tailbone underneath us. Reach the arms long and forward. Neck is free. Tongue is loose in the mouth. Tip the coccyx. Feel the lumbar spine meeting the floor. Lumbar spine, middle back, upper back. Head, neck, shoulders. Arms within their range, slightly wider if you're struggling with tension in your neck. Take a breath in. Exhale, arms come forward, chin towards the chest, peeling that vertebra off the floor. One at a time. One at a time. Reaching those arms, reaching those arms, reaching your arms into your C-shaped spine. And straight back. Inhale, big exhale, tuck, scoop deeper. One more, lots of tummy muscles. You can do these again. I always give you free range in terms of reps. So 5 to 10, whatever works for you on the day. They're great to stretch your spine, great to wake up your core and just become aware of your body and your alignment. Rolling up. Okay, into your C-shaped spine and then a straight back. A variation on the theme. You're going to bring your one hand behind the head. Okay, again, with one arm on the back of the head and one arm forward. You might want to compensate by leaning or favoring one side. So it is a bit more of a challenge. So you are still rolling, tipping the tailbone underneath. You're rolling down without losing length in your spine. And you have to focus on the symmetry on the sides of the spine as you go down. One disc at a time. Lots of tummy. Scoop deep and connect. Arm goes overhead and back. Inhale. Exhale. Arms come forward. Or arm comes forward, chin to chest, peeling the back off the floor. And remember your modified version that you can do if your back's not happy with straight legs, C-shaped spine, and up. Remember, we can do it with legs bent. Inhale. Do that if you need to. Tap the tail under, energy through crown of the head. I'm using my hand on the back of my head to actually pull my occiput up, lengthening through the nape of my neck. Opening my shoulders, base of the skull, and shoulders down away, all the way down. Control is key. Inhale. Exhale all the way up. 5, 6, up to 10 reps. Whatever works for you. Make that C-shaped spine and come back up. I'm just going to change hands to keep it even for my body. Shoulders down. Connection and tummy energy in through the crown of the head. melting that spine to the ground with control, with evenness, with symmetry, not favoring one side, all the way down overhead. Controlling inhale, big exhale, arm comes forward, lots of abs to bring you up. Scoop, 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 scoop into my C-shaped spine and lifting through my pelvis. One more for me, inhale, exhale, energy through crown of the head. Roll, 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 scoop, 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 down to the ground. Overhead with the arm, take an inhale, big exhale, arm comes forward. Turn towards chest, navel to spine, peeling that back off the floor into your C shape and into your flat spine. Okay, a little bit more difficult. Inhale, exhale, energy through crown of the head, tip the tailbone underneath you. Connection through the core. Tailbone lengthening forward, energy through crown of the head as we lower our spine down. Much harder with the hands behind the head, keeping that connection in the tummy. And rolling down. Inhale, you can keep your hands behind the head. Fold the chin towards the chest. Dig the heels into the ground, peeling the vertebra off the floor. This is quite tough to do, and if your back is tight, you might struggle with that. So do what you can on the day. I'm going to do a little C-shaped spine. I'm squeezing my seat, and then I'm elongating my spine up, sitting up tall on top of my sitting bones. Okay, inhale, exhale. So although I'm doing stretches, I'm doing so much core work here, so much alignment and posture. So full body work. Actually, that's what's happening. Full body work. Laying the vertebra down one at a time. Lots of tummy connection. All the way down to the ground. Taking a breath in. And an exhale, turn towards chest, navel to spine. Peeling the back off the floor. Vertebra by vertebra. Dig into those abs. Press the heels down. They will want to float up, especially if you're trying to not use your tummy and use other parts of your body. So make sure they're staying down. All the way up. Integrity through that spine. Squeeze the glutes. Last one for me. Taking an inhale, exhale as we roll back. Dig those heels down. Great way to get you into your pelvic floor and back of the legs. Lots of tummy, lots of tummy, lots of tummy. As we go down, inhaling, and we go exhaling. Deep and scoop, connect. Deep and scoop, connect. Digging those heels into the ground for it towards pubis as you curl yourself over into that C-shaped spine. Feel the stretch in the nape of the neck and sitting up tall. Good. Doing one that's a little bit more difficult to do now with the arms wide away. So arms being further away from the body gives more leverage on the torso. It means it makes it harder for your core. So what we're going to do is stretch the arms out, and that's why it's challenging. So now we're going to tip the tail. We're going to scoop through the pelvis, energy through crown of the head. Nothing really changes here. You're still rolling down the same way. Remember, you can bend your knees if you need to. Your arms are wide. Your arms are wide. You're tipping the pubis forward. Nothing changes. You're trying to curl one vertebra at a time down to the floor. Dig those heels in to the ground. Taking an inhale, we go. Exhale, chin towards the chest. So this is the difficult part. Bringing your chest forward up with your arms wide. Tipping the coccyx underneath you. Deepening the connection in the core as we go. Curl, curl, curl. And up and over. Sorry, I'm just moving myself off my divider here. Taking a breath in. Curling the spine over. And then sitting up tall. Okay. So it's about digging those heels in. It's about connection in the tummy. Arm position is different, so it makes life harder. Challenge yourself. Chin towards the chest. I'm going to do two more. Roll down without losing the length in the spine. Reach those arms to the side. Tip the tailbone underneath you. Get into your pelvic floor muscles. Pubis to belly button. Pubis to belly button. No collapsing into the back. Inhale, exhale. Chin towards the chest, navel to the spine, peeling that back off the floor, deep and scoop connect, keeping those arms out to the side, out to the side, out to the side, curling pelvis underneath you, rounding the spine over. And on top of the sitting bones, one more for luck. Inhale, and we go. Exhale, energy through crown of the head. Dig those heels into the floor. Pubis goes that way. Crown of the head goes up. Elongation, length, scooping, symmetry through the spine. If there's one side of the body that you would want to favor, become aware of that. Try and even it out. Taking a breath in, and we go exhale. Then towards the chest, navel to the spine. Reach those arms, forehead towards pubis as you come up. Forehead towards pubis, all the way, all the way, all the way, rounding the spine. And sitting on top of those sitting bones, tall enough. Well done. In the back of our mat, we've got our one leg holding it up behind the knee. I'm going to slowly roll out and off the floor. These are great as part of a mat class, as a bit of a warm up, or even a cool down. Okay, warm up, cool down, great for both, or an in between a stretch midway through your class just to mobilize. Okay, you are using your spine, your abdominals. You articulating your spine, so it does count as stretching. It also counts as abdominal work because you're using those abs to bring you up. Postural work, alignment with Pilates, all those concepts are always integrated. So great all-rounder move to do. Okay, so we start with a couple of these. I'm just going to do 3 for demonstration purposes. You do as many as you feel you need on the day. Okay, on my 3rd one, I'm stretching my spine up. I'm bringing my knee towards my chest, and I'm going to unfold my foot up to the sky. I'm first going to try and straighten my back, and I'm going to stretch and bend the leg, pulling the toes back and pushing the foot into the hand to get an added benefit of the stretch there in the hamstring. I'm trying to pull my shoulders down. I'm trying to sit up tall to get some added stretches there. Okay, up to 10 of these. Okay, once you've done your 10, you're going to fold your nose towards your knee. So instead of keeping your back straight, you're going to now go round back. So it gives you a slightly different stretch in that hammy, slightly different stretch in the back, pulling the shoulders down and away. Think of kissing your knee, and you'll feel that extra bit of stretch happening there. Up to 10 is good, 8 to 10 is good. Good work. Then we're going to sit up tall again, and we're going to take the foot into the opposite hand. So right foot goes into left hand, right hand goes to the ground, and I'm going to pull this leg across my body. So I'm feeling the stretch down the outer side of the leg. If you have very tight hamstrings, you might still just feel it on the back of the leg, and that's absolutely fine. Bodies are different, so we will feel things in slightly different ways, and that's absolutely fine. There we go. Keeping the connection in the tummy. Feel that stretch down the outside of the hip, so it's also great for your lower back, your glutes. ITB, the band that runs down the side of the leg. That can be tight sometimes. Great for that as well. Up to 10, you're going to hold at the end by pulling those toes back. Holding foot in, almost a bit nervy. If you're really tight, it's a bit nervy on the outside of that leg. And that's also very normal for the ITB band. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Now we're going to bend this knee, and you're going to feel like you're cradling your leg with your hands. So you wrap your hands on the outside of the leg. You're literally cradling your leg. And you're going to sit up as tall as you can. And you're going to basically rock from side to side like you're cradling a baby. Side to side. Okay? And as you do that, you'll feel the pull on the outside of the leg. Try and keep this leg parallel to the ground and use your arm strength to keep the leg as high as you can. Great way also to use your arms a little bit while you're training or stretching, and also to use your postural muscles to pull your shoulders down. We don't want like you looking like this when you do the stretch. Try and sit up tall as you go. Lovely for that lower back, for that glute, the whole leg, the spine. Okay, up to 10. And then you can bring this leg across the other one, and let's reach to the other foot. So try and keep your back straight in this one. Exhaling, going forward over the leg. Version of a figure 4 stretch, crossing the leg over, sitting on both bum cheeks, make your torso long. elongate. So we're trying not to hunch over. We're trying to stretch up to 10. Inhale, sitting on both the cheeks, buttocks, and up, and tailbone back and chest forward. Reach and up to 10. And reach and up to 10. Opening up that lower spine. Then we're also going to go do bow and arrow. So we're going to take our arm across and back to the opposite side while the right arm reaches forward, the left arm one reaches back. You're sitting right on top of your sitting bone and you return. Other side, stretch. Sitting on both bum cheeks, bow and arrow arms. Pull your arrow back and bring it forward. So with the arm going back, the other arm goes as far forward as you can. Sorry, there. And change. Mobilizing that thoracic spine, upper body. Get that elbow back, almost like you want to touch the back wall. Okay, you can do with this straight foot, straight legs, foot flex or point. You probably will get a nice stretch if you flex. There we go, up to 10 again. Here we go. And then we're going to take our arms up to the sky after 10, and we're going to fold all the way forward. This way, time I want you to round your back. Round your back, front the belly to the spine, grab the foot, and hold your best stretch for about 30 seconds. 30 to 40 seconds is good. Make sure the muscles get the message to just elongate, stretch, relax. Lovely for your whole back. And we come up. Okay. So I'm just going to do the other side, a few repetitions just for balance and symmetry on both sides of the body. So remember, we started on the floor, so we get there nice and controlled and slowly to the ground. Grabbing the opposite leg behind the knee, connection in the tummy, one vertebra at a time, rolling, peeling the back off the floor all the way up. The shin is parallel to the floor, so you carry something on that shin, like a tray of drinks. Think of tray of drinks. In the morning, it's coffee, I hope, or green tea, or something that you enjoy. It's in the afternoon, it might be cocktails. Rolling down all the way to the floor, chin towards the chest, rolling up, rolling up. One vertebra at a time, stretch energy through crown of head. Inhale, exhale to roll down. Scoop that pelvis, energy through crown of the head, lowering through both sides of the spine. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale, rolling up. At the top of our movement, we're going to elongate that leg, stretch it out, flex the toes, grab the toes, pull the shoulders back. You're going to bend and stretch the leg with a straight spine. Okay, straight spine. Heel towards the sky. 4 and 5 and 6. You can do it a bit slower. 7 in your own time. 8 and 9 and 10. Then we're going to round the spine, nose towards the knee. We continue that stretch. 1. Slightly different. 2. Pulling the shoulders back. You might feel stretching it more into your lats and shoulders if you're really pulling your shoulders down. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Good work. Now we're going to go right hand grabs left foot. Pull the toes back. Best position is to pull on the ball of the foot. Other arm stretches across and up. We pull that leg across to the opposite shoulder. Inhale, across to the opposite shoulder. 2. And we go 3. And we go 4. Lots of tummy connection. Up to 10. Feel that pull on the outside of the leg. The back is as straight as you can. Keep it. And 10. Good. We bend the knee. Now we cradle the leg. So hands go onto the outside of the leg. You keep your leg up, parallel to the floor, horizontal line, the back straight, and you cradle your leg side to side, rocking from side to side. 3. This should be down the outside of your glute into your lower back, perhaps. Try and go as far across as possible. 7 and 8 and 9. Last one. And 10. Good work. Crossing that leg over. This time, we're going to flex the toes and we're going to reach to the other foot. Exhale, and you can come upright, lengthening the spine. Exhale, sitting on both the bum cheeks, pulling the toes back. That body and spine stay straight, tailbone back, chest high. So careful of slouching and rounding over here. You want to keep the length in the back. That's where the real stretch is. Up to 10. And up. And stretch. And up. That should be my last 2 or 3. Stretch. And up. And we got lengthen tailbone back. Lower if you need a bit of extra stretch. And your last one. And coming up into your bow and arrow. We're going to go bow and arrow, elbow back for your bow. Stretch as far as you can. Other arm reaches forward. And go the opposite side. Reach. What's also nice to imagine here is that you're sitting against a wall with your back and you're trying to flatten that back elbow and arm in the front on that wall. Okay, so your back flattens up, keeping the hips square to the front as the upper body rotates, catching you into that thoracic spine. Yummy stretches. And tummy tight. Getting that back elbow back, and you'll feel which side of your spine is tighter when you get that elbow back. And work with it side to side. You can even add some pulses there. Okay, keeping that elbow back and some pulses into it if you want. Last one for me, I think. There we go. And all the way forward. Then we're going to fold ourselves over the leg now, rounding the spine, different to what we did earlier. Grab the foot round the back, and we're just going to stay there for a bit longer, 30 to 40 seconds, feeling that stretch across your lower back, keeping the tummy tight, opening up the neck and shoulders, just holding it. Big breath. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Muscles melting around the joints, allowing the stretch to happen. Keeping posture in mind. Remember, posture very much part of your stretches when you stretch. Don't forget that. Allowing the stretch to happen. And we go up. Okay, well done, guys. That's you. Well done. You finished our video. We're so happy and we're glad that you joined us. If you want different videos, please let us know. Send us some comments what you want to see from us in our videos. We are on Instagram and Facebook at Corescappilates. Our YouTube channel is bernadenejonathan. So yes, thank you for supporting us. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoy our content and want to see more of us.